Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast, where we like to talk a lot of ish about wrestling here. It's me, your boy, Candango. Yes. Trying to win a championship on the last pay-per-view of the year. Let's see how that goes. Joining me as usual, he is the man with the beer in his hand. He is the predictions champion. Give it up for Matty Reigns.
What is up, good people? Matty Reigns is Matty tired. I do have the beer in my hand though. I am drinking a gingerbread buku. Buku is an American Imperial Stout, and this is clocking in at an ever so lovely 12%.
Nice.
Because it is very cold outside.
Nice. I am drinking on the last of the Coquito. This is the last of it. I sang it so hard to say goodbye to the bottle as I was pouring it. Batty, what's up? Cookies. My season homie.
Yeah, Batty, yeah. Champs is here. The champs are here, nigga.
Kiss my ass, both of y'all. How about that? Kiss my ass. Well, folks, as I said, we're going to do some predictions today. So if you're watching, don't forget you can definitely join us in the comments when we go over the card. Give us your predictions. You have a chance to dethrone Batty. Too late for that because whether you notice or not, Mongo was behind the boards.
Yeah, Mongo here. Mongo is producer man tonight. So.
Right, Mongo is just straight doing gorilla tonight because he has a sore throat. But Mongo already made up his tiebreaker questions and everything. Right. So you're fucked if you thought there were no tiebreakers.
Yeah, when I'm in charge, I don't be doing all that. But when Mongo is in charge, yeah. Mm-hmm. I like when Mongo is in charge because I ain't got to do all of it.
But before we get into predictions, oh wow. Oh wow. Mongo, right back. Say something. Right back.
And I'm laughing at Mongo's tweet saying, does hitting not interested in this ad actually work? And I'm with him. No, because the same thing happened to me. I kept seeing the same ad. And I'm like, no, get rid of this. And then I got it like 4 times more. So I'm pretty sure that button does not work.
Definitely doesn't. Well, before we get into the predictions, let's go over AEW.
Last night, fuckery happened last night, apparently.
Yeah. Pretty much the main thing, at least on my end, for me.
Just read, like, from seeing y'all's reactions and then seeing clips on YouTube, I'm like, WTF.
Pretty much the big things for last night were you got your finals for the Gold League and your finals for the Blue League, so which would let us know who would be facing off against each other at this prediction show we're going to be predicting in a couple of minutes at World's End. The Gold League, you had a triple threat between Jay White, Jon Moxley, and Swerve.
Right.
Okay. For some reason beyond any of our understanding, Tony Khan feels the need that Jon Moxley needs to be put over.
He didn't need to win that match.
He didn't need to win. He didn't need to be
in it.
He didn't need to be in it. That's number one. Number two, he didn't need to be the one to stop Swerve's undefeated streak.
Yeah.
During the tournament. But as you can see by my reaction, John Moxley won the triple threat. For what reason?
Mongo got her.
Well, Mongo, it's all right if she doing it. She talking about you though, brother. You don't do it, so that's what makes it worse. Like you got to come. I mean, she doing it, so that's probably why she. Well, maybe you ain't doing it enough. That's why you let me shut up.
He said he gonna get the tips from her.
But Mox won, and from there, after Mox winning, we go back to the dressing room, and Swerve cuts a promo, and Swerve, the man who beat Hangman Page twice. Hey, listen, if that's your side hustle, then I know some niggas that probably want to do some business with you. If that's your side hustle, listen, come holler at your boy. We can make money together out here, girlie. I know the clientele. So after Swerve loses, he all of a sudden cuts a promo where he is now taking a step back and feuding with Keith Lee. A whole year after that whole interaction with them, where Swerve turned on him and everything, Keith Lee hasn't been doing shit for the past year. Let's be realistic. Swerve has built himself up to a goddamn star.
Hey, if you're not first, you're last. So I mean, that's Ricky Bobby.
I mean, second place just means you're the first person to lose. So you should have.
That's why I was just like, hey, if you're not first, you're last.
Right.
Not first, last.
So Cookies, from now on, as soon as you come on, Cookie, you got to mention it from off the rip. Like, hey, what's going on, fellas? Y'all sucking dick. Like, you got to just come off the rip. That's what you got to, because if not, Batty gonna beat you to it. But
I mean, at least you guaranteed to get second. You just came in third for like the first time ever because Mongo said. That's what I was confused about. Also, I'm just like, you spent the year. You could have built up to Swerve and Keith Lee a billion other times. Built it up.
Exactly. Cookies,
like,
you took the words out of my mouth.
Hey, win. Keith Lee, win. Like, Keith Lee has been stop, start. And if it, like, none
Keith
of this
Lee's
makes sense.
Keith Lee has been stop, start so much that this man done went through 4 different hairstyles. That man done went to black, to platinum, to gray, to I don't give a damn, back to black. All right? When you have enough time backstage where you can actually let your natural gray hair grow out from a dye job, that means you ain't doing shit.
Like, it's just confusing because it's when they should have been feuding, you didn't have them feud. When they broke up, like, why are you saying you've been building up to this moment? When, like Cookie said, when? Because they haven't even crossed paths until like the last 3 to 4 months. They've even crossed paths, so you can't say you've been building it up. Bruh, they just started crossing their paths in the last 3 to 4 months. It's been
actually, the first time that they crossed paths since the whole betrayal was during that whole little tag team tournament where they got put together. Where they were forced to be put together. And you didn't even do nothing from that.
Like, I'm pretty sure the stuff we're mentioning is him saying, yeah, that's how I built it. How?
Right.
One-offs don't count, bruh. That was a one-off.
That was a one-off with no type of continuate. Like, bruh, one-off ain't even a word. That was a cameo appearance.
Right. That was a feature. That was a damn feature. They did a feature and was like, all right, we done. Mm-hmm. Like when we saw it, we were sitting up here waiting for a follow-up. We were waiting on a continuation. He left us hanging. So we said, oh, that was a feature. All right.
What that was that right there is what happened. That little interaction that they had where they teamed up for the hot second is when you get a celebrity guest appearing on another TV show. Like that one time that Urkel showed up on Full House. That's what that was. That one time Urkel showed up on Full House. That's what that was. Okay? Like
it really was.
Like you ain't getting more out of that than
like,
just this
got us happy. Got us happy for one time, and then was like, all right, y'all remember that time? Like, yeah. Well, that was it. Really?
Exactly. What?
If we had known that, we would have been happier, but yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, at the end of this, like I said, a man who doesn't need to be built up, a man who didn't need to be in this tournament to begin with. Jon Moxley won the triple threat, so Mox will represent the Gold League. And in the Blue League, we had a match between Uncle Eddie and the Pirate Danielson. And Uncle Eddie won. So, yeah, kind of, listen, all right, I'm going to say this. It's not going to get a lot of likes, and people are probably going to think I'm crazy for saying this. Dean Ambrose is better than Jon Moxley. Swerve didn't need the win. Jay White definitely did, but Swerve, it would have at least continued with the momentum that he's been on.
With the triple threat, it would have been cool with Swerve not winning because it's a triple threat. It's like, all right, you ain't even take the pin. But the fact that I can see Jay White winning, just like Mongo said, it just didn't need to be Mox.
Right.
I understand. Like, this is my theory with it. They are so dead set on making Mox basically the Sting of AEW. If you think about it, like Sting was the face of WCW. They are dead set on making Mox the face of AEW. Like, forget MJF. It's like not MJF. It's low key Mox. Nope, that man still ain't took no vacation.
Matt, you got to remember, AEW is trying to be New Japan. They are making Mox Tanahashi.
He Tanahashi, Cena, he is everything. He is the Sting. There's nothing, like, that's what, like, it so irritates me with, it's like, I like Moxley. I don't want to hate this dude. Y'all don't have to Y'all don't have to big dog him. Y'all don't have to do this with him. I understand he's the face. I understand he is, like, he was basically he's the first person to jump ship there. All right, we get it. He's AEW to the day he dies. He don't got to win every single daggone thing. I felt like his stamp of approval, proving that he was the face of AEW, was what he did to CM Punk and, like, that, however long that match was when he destroyed him. Like, oh, all right. He is AEW. Cool.
He's the dude.
Right, he is the dude. All this other stuff is just a hindrance now. Y'all are just adding more accolades that he doesn't really need.
She called you a job turkey at that, Mongo. She called you a
Turkey, if you
job
can
turkey.
type, you can fight. Get in here.
Job turkey.
Ja, Turkey.
Oh. But so we have in our finals Mox versus Eddie Kingston.
Ew.
So now all of Eddie Kingston's yeah. So now all of Eddie Kingston's belts are going to be on the line now, all at once. Like me and Mongo mentioned yesterday. Sarate. Sarate. Like me and
That
Mongo mentioned yesterday, they pretty much told us that they pretty much let us know that Kingston was going to be in the finals once they pretty much didn't have any of the belts up on the line during any of his matches, but yet we knew that the winner, which they still promoted last night, the winner is going to be a Triple Crown title holder. They still mentioned it last night.
this started out
Eddie lost 2 matches. Eddie started this tournament out 0-2.
because for some reason, like we said it, they said it yesterday. The event when they initially introduced this to us, they said the belt will be on the line in every match, and they quickly walked it back. They like right after they said it the next day, they said, nope, that ain't gonna be happening. And we never, from that point, we've never figured out what was the end goal, what would the winner be. Now they have said, oh, they're going to be a Triple Crown champion. All right. So that means now the person who wins is going to be a Triple Crown champion. But that basically spoiled it because that meant either Eddie is losing and whoever got his belt, either the semifinal was the title match or the final was the title match. He won. So the finals will be for the Triple Crown Continental Classic champion bull crap. But this has been after it starting out so great and on such a high note. This is now a fart in church. Out of all the people that was in this, and we got a final of Mox and Eddie Kingston.
Listen, I would have been extremely happy if the semifinals would have consisted of Brody King, Andrade, Swerve, and Jay White. If that would have been the semifinals and the finals and our finals would have been any of those 4, I'd have been perfectly happy with this tournament.
And the way, and I always go back on what you initially called it. This is the G1 for Daniel Bryan, for Bryan Daniels. How is he not like?
How is you made this tournament for him and didn't even put him in the finals?
That's what's confused me about. I'm like, how did y'all make a whole tournament for this dude? Like y'all did all this, and this is the final. This is
like
what I
didn't even put him in the fucking final. Y'all made this tournament for him.
Like all the people, you had Bryan Danielson, you had Swerve, and the final don't got neither of them people in it. So what was the point of this?
Well, the other big thing that happened on AEW last night was MJF and Adam Cole are no longer the ROH Tag Team Champions. Two of the Devil's henchmen beat MJF and Samoa Joe. And then it was revealed that Samoa Joe has been working in cahoots with the Devil as he pulled a Roman and Seth and cracked MJF in the back with the steel chair. So
you know what they just did with all that together. So they did the Roman, they did that, And then they decided to do "It was me, Austin. It was me all along," as Vince as the higher power.
Right.
Y'all basically say, "Oh, Samoa Joe, I've been working with the devil this whole time."
We knew that, Negro.
Like we knew that. Like we low key already knew that. And then on top of that, I'm ready for this to be over with. I don't care who the devil is. I've never cared who the devil is. If it's Jack Perry, I hope they are prepared to not be on Turner Broadcasting anymore.
Right.
Because WWE that will probably seal their fate. If it's not Jack Perry, they better just keep on trucking because
I'm going to be honest.
I don't care. I don't care either way.
If it wasn't for the fact that this man is out with injury because he got diverticulitis, the only person that I honestly think could be the surprise devil, besides, of course, Adam Cole, would be Kenny Omega. That would make an ultimate great story if it was Kenny Omega. Because remember,
a lot of people are like already saying they're like, "Oh, it has to be Adam Cole. It has to be Adam Cole."
You lying ass motherfucker.
They think that's people are already thinking that's the Kingdom are those guys in the mask. I don't care either way because the storyline has went too far.
Cookies, you and your knee pads are lying. Talking about
you said 3 weeks.
Lying ass. You and your knee pads is lying. You ain't gonna stay off that goddamn long. But that was pretty much the big thing that happened on AEW. Like it was a lot of honestly. You know what, Reggie? I think I would piss myself with laughter if it was Ryback.
Man, I don't know who it could be at this point. I don't care because
I really don't.
Like everyone knows. It's definitely not Sean Spears.
His ass is gone.
It's Adam Cole.
Oh, one other thing before we go any further. UTR would like to send a congratulations out to the Ring General Gunta, as Gunta became a daddy today. Congrats.
No, yesterday. That was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday, right when y'all were... Yeah, it was yesterday while y'all were on. He just popped up out of nowhere and was like, "I now have a son." I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's another...
Okay, Mr. Gunther.
That's a goddamn Terminator baby. This is what the hell that is. That baby's going to be...
He ain't... That man lost weight. Got with old girl. Skeeted. Shot the club up. Got a baby.
And
still Intercontinental Champion.
Right. I'm the longest. I'm about to be the longest reigning champ. Might as well have a baby out this piece. Bang, bang. Whole lot.
Yeah, he's married. I think,
Jenny.
Jenny. They got married. As soon as they got married, she must have been pregnant while they was married. But shoot, he was already getting it in.
Yeah,
congratulations to Gunther. Congratulations to Sean Spears. Because he got another baby on the way.
Right. He got another baby on the way and quit his job.
Right.
This fool. Sean Spears
both of the icons got babies on babies.
Right. Sean Spears will not be returning to AEW. He decided to move on. And speaking of move on, Mongo, pull up these predictions. Let's get these predictions out the way.
Sean Spears about to show up as Ty Dillinger.
Don't you fucking dare. I just said that shit to Mongo in the goddamn chat. I said if he's the big signing that TNA is talking about, I will throw everything that I have. I will throw everything that I have.
I think he'll eventually show up in Impact, but I mean in TNA, but I don't think he's going to be the big signing. I don't know who that big signing could be. Unless it's you know what? I think I have a feeling who it is. It's probably Dolph.
Nah. The person they got sitting in that double suit definitely outweighs Tony Khan by 150 pounds. And that's not even.
It wouldn't shock me.
Much.
I don't know if it was true or not, but I saw something saying like that storyline is supposed to be ending like Saturday, like whenever the pay-per-view is. That's when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's supposed to come to an end.
Okay, thank God. Like that will probably be honestly all of this is so. I'll keep calling this company WCW, and it's so 1980s, basically WCW pre-NWO. It's so cheesy WCW, spin the wheel, make the deal type of cheesiness.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the devil? I don't care who the devil is. Get it over with. Like none of us are interested in this anymore. It was really cool. It was cool. Then people got hurt. That was like, yeah, kill it.
All right, so let's start with these predictions.
Oh,
folks.
God.
Yeah. We have AEW World's End, which will be airing this Saturday.
Ass.
First matchup. Son of a bitch.
I'm sure you do.
20-man battle royal. 20-man battle royal for your future TNT title shot. Mongo, who you going? Put your pick in there, Mongo. He's going Red Phoenix. Oh, I'm going Wardlow. Matt?
Well, we're all better off probably not winning this, but
right.
I don't even know who all in this, so I'm just gonna go.
No one does, because even when you look it up, it says participants to be announced.
Oh, ass.
Yeah.
That is ass. Crap.
Batty is going Wardlow, Mongo.
She's gonna go Wardlow. I will go Hangman Page. I'll go Matty Page. Cowboy shit. As I take a sip.
Reggie Cookies, get your picks in.
That was
not Batty.
That was not a sip.
Not Batty gonna take the way for this. Next one, for the FTW title, FTW rules, we have Wheeler Yuta versus Hook. Mongo is taking the Utes. Wheeler. I am following suit. I am taking Utes as well. I'm taking.
Yeah, I'll go follow y'all, Yuta.
Reggie's taking Hangman in that battle royal, Mongo.
Ooh, she playing hooky. As long as you're not being a hooker.
Batty is taking Hook.
I almost wanted to pick Hook.
He's taking Utes with us.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Utes.
Next one, oh my gosh. We have the fucking Triple Crown Championship.
Oh my God, I don't even care about this match.
Yeah. I think everybody's going Eddie. Like, we all know it's Eddie. At this point,
fuck that. I'm picking Mox. Picking Mox. I'm tired of Eddie.
Yeah, I am too.
Like he cool and all, but the little scrappy underdog, like he's getting on Rey Mysterio levels now. Like, all right, I'm not even suspending disbelief anymore. Like, all right, bro, you need to lose.
Reggie's taking Hook. Batty is taking Eddie. Mongo.
I'm just counting down to whatever year it is. I don't care how old I am. Mox is retired, and them other two guys are retired. And I'm showing up at whatever convention they are, and I'm paying whatever it is for a photo opportunity for me to take a picture.
For all three.
That's all I am waiting on.
That's all this boils down to at this point. Next matchup we have for the TBS title, we have Abaddon versus Julia Hart. Julia Hart across the board for everyone, please.
Yeah.
This isn't, yeah.
It's going to be a cool fight, though, but it'll be a good ass
Julia
match,
Hart across the board for everyone. No one gets a thought in process in this one. Yeah, you might as well even give Mike and Tito to Julia Hart for that one.
What up, boss man? CM Punk eats fruitcake. And he eats corn the long way.
He is a fruitcake. You misspelt your sentence. And not the good kind. And not the good guy. He's the type that people definitely throw away at parties. Definitely the one that people look at and go, "Who brought this shit?" and throw it away immediately. Like, don't even take it out the wrapper. Don't even take it out the wrapper. They just look at it and pick it up and go, "Who brought this shit?" Ew. And like, yeah. Right. That's what that.
That is definitely, you hit it with that. Who brought this shit?
Exactly. Definitely like, who brought this shit, yo? And you just immediately throw it away. You don't even take it out the wrapper. You just immediately throw it away.
You like show it, and you like, if you didn't see it, you missed it. You like, who brought this shit?
Going in the garbage immediately.
If you want to see it, go open a trash can.
Right.
Like, who brought this shit? Oh yeah, close it.
Right. Next matchup we have. That's exactly what it is.
That's weird.
Next matchup we have Ricky Starks and Big Bill along with the Callis family versus Les Sex Gods, Sting and Darby Allin. Mongo.
Now, who brought this shit is the Les Sex Gods. They're definitely the who brought this shit.
All right. Definitely. Definitely. Did y'all motherfuckers bring this shit?
Sound cool. The Les Sex Gods, what? Like someone said on Twitter, and they was mad about Powerhouse Hobbs. They're like, how Hobbs get wrapped up in this bullshit? How he get wrapped up with Jericho? This is some bullshit. So, hey, blame Kenny Omega and his diverticulitis.
Right.
Jericho just find someone.
Well, give me Sting in them too. I'm taking Sting in them.
Yeah, give me Sting and them other people that don't need to be with Sting.
All right, give me Sting in them.
Like, Sting and Darby are cool, but them other guys, that's just like, I saw someone on Twitter say, like, so we had this whole point. It was a whole run. Sammy left Jericho and was like face, then like left for maternity leave or whatever, and then he's back with Jericho. Like, WTF, AEW.
He was with Don Callis for like a half a match.
Right.
Got mad at Don Callis for putting his baby in the picture that he painted of him last night. They jumped him. Don Callis' family jumped him. Chris Jericho came out and saved him. Once Chris Jericho came out and saved him, Callis' family jumped Jericho and Sammy, and that's how Sting and Darby got mixed up in this and came to save them.
This is what they're trying to just come up with anything because they really wanted to have Omega and Jericho fighting for those tag titles, but Kenny's body said no. Because his body said, I don't want to be with Jericho. He can't, he can't escape it.
All right. Next matchup, which is random as fuck. Miro versus Andrade. Yeah. Right now, all right. The little backstory behind this is CJ Perry, Lana, is currently
her and her finger.
Well, she's currently, I guess, Andrade's little manager or whatever. She comes out with Andrade. You know,
her finger looks like the damn Crypt Keeper.
Her finger's the same color as my ass cheek.
Her finger looks like a black person's ashy foot.
You do. So Miro versus Andrade. There's no way I'm going against El Idolo.
See, this is against me. Yeah, see, this is me and Kenny. This is the battle of me and Kenny's favorites right here.
Exactly.
Because I am always down with the Machka.
Right.
I am
not leaving El Idolo. So
I'm going Miro.
And I'm going Andrade.
Vodka! I need both of them back in WWE. I need Rusev Day.
All right. Batty is taking Miro.
Oh, maybe Miro is the hot new signing to TNA. Maybe he's free. I'll dream.
I can see him now super kicking Jordan Grace through the rope. Like just through the rope. Just super kicking her through the rope. Like, yeah. And then stomping on her back and throwing her in that goddamn camel clutch. Yeah.
If it ain't her, it's gonna be Dango.
Right.
Dango gonna die.
Super
Dango
die.
is getting attacked.
Him and Brian Myers.
Right.
Done.
Give me the husband of the blonde injured woman. Damn.
Batty was taking Miro, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, she said Andrade. She meant Charlotte's husband.
Oh, Andrade. Oh, that's right. Andrade. My fault. My bad.
Yeah, Charlotte was technically the first mommy, but the only mommy I know is Rhea because I don't want her to beat me up. But she could technically beat me up because I ain't gonna fight back anyway.
Next matchup, we have Edge versus Christian.
My God.
And it's a no DQ match for the TNT title. Mongo put, I don't care. I think that's something that we all want to say, but you have to pick someone, Fatboy Slim.
I love that a podcast I was listening to, one of the guys on there was saying like his son is like 11 years old, so all he really does is WWE, and even he does not care. He's like, I don't want to watch no Adam Copeland. He's like, ew, I want to watch Edge. I don't want to watch no Adam.
Right. Mongo does like him, but at this point, it doesn't need to be a feud anymore. It doesn't, and like me and Mongo said yesterday on the podcast, this feud feels so WWE. It feels out of place. It feels out of place being here in this.
I called it that from the start. This is if they really wanted to do something, they should be doing something like when it was Edge versus Randy, when they were having all that crap, that the greatest wrestling match ever. That's just basically the crap they're doing, but it's on AEW, so it just looks even more out of place. Like
Give me
this is the
Christian.
most ass feud ever. Like I can't wait to see what Adam is gonna do after this is done because it's time. I want to see him fight someone else. I'm tired of seeing him fight his friend.
Matt, who you taking?
Who did y'all take? He took Adam. You took Christian. I will take. Give me Adam. Yeah, Batty. Give me Adam. I don't care either.
Matt and Batty are both taking Adam. And not Adam 22.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody takes from Adam 22. Everybody be taking her, but I don't want Adam. I don't even want old girl. She ran through.
Right. Reggie's taking Adam as well.
If you take Adam 22, then go ahead, get your L.
Next matchup is a matchup. Right. Next matchup is a matchup that we shouldn't even be having. Swerve versus Prince Nana. I'm going Swerve. Yeah.
Yeah, Swerve.
Cookies.
We're not dry.
Cookies, where the fuck are you? You missed the entire prediction spot. What the fuck are you doing?
No,
next matchup.
Don't tell us what you're doing.
Hey, listen. Why not? If it floats his boat, get it on.
He probably setting up that grinder.
Because he know it ain't getting off that bitch. Next matchup is for the AEW Women's title. We have Timeless Tony Storm versus Little Fella Riho. Give me Tony.
Yeah, give me the Storm. Give me Storm, girl.
All right, give me Tony.
I'm glad this pay-per-view comes on Friday because ain't nothing gonna be on.
Nope.
I'm sure
it comes on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it comes on Saturday because Friday is Ohio State. I already know I'm gonna be watching that. Saturday, I'm gonna have nothing to watch. It's gonna be some football on. They gotta compete with football. I think it's Cowboys and somebody, but I'll probably be watching this because I'm not in no fantasy championships. No, she all right.
Riho?
She all right, but she Kenny Omega's best friend.
She all right, but she like 80 pounds soaking wet with 4 bricks in her pocket.
Kenny Omega that's basically Kenny Omega's project. He swears up and down that girl is the greatest in the world and that she could beat everybody's ass. I say that too about Kenny. But I know Kenny can't beat everybody up. Like, Kenny ain't walking up on Omos like, I'll beat your ass. Like, no.
Right.
But Kenny Omega would say that about Rio. He probably said she beat up Omos. I try to erase that out my mind that she was even champion.
Especially since she beat fucking Nyla for the belt.
Exactly. That belt, that don't count. That don't even count because that belt don't even exist. They had like 80 different belts since then.
Right.
That's how you know this company is rich because they change their belts all the daggone time. Besides the TNT one.
That one cost their ass a little too much money. They ain't fucking with that one no more. Yeah.
Yeah, right. They changed that. Women's belt was like, yeah, we messed up that time. We can't mess this up.
And for your main event, we have for the AEW World Championship, Samoa Joe versus MJF. Oh, we're going to get to... Oh, Mongo is changing. Oh. Samoa Joe versus MJF. Mongo, who are you taking?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I'm going to Joey. I'm going to Joey to Samoa.
Yeah, it's time. He can be what the first person to be NXT and AEW champion.
Matt's taking this. I think Matt's going Samoa.
Yeah, I'm going Samoa Joe. He can make history.
Ha! Batty is taking MJF. And Reggie is taking the voice of King Shark.
I just wonder if Joe wins, is he about to be
No, Batty's taking MJF. Mongo.
is he about to be a transitional champion? We're gonna be looking at somebody else be champion real quick.
real quick. All right, here comes Mongo and his bullshit ass questions. Get ready for these tiebreakers, folks. All right, first question. Does the Battle Royal winner cash in on the TNT title? And do they win? Mongo has no. Kenny has no.
I also have no.
Matt has no. And nothing from Batty and Reggie said no. Nothing from Batty just yet. She's still thinking. How? What? Wait, did you change the tiebreaker? What the fuck, Mongo? What are you doing? You changed the tiebreaker. Mongo, son of a bitch ass, changed the tiebreaker, folks. In the middle of us picking. This son of a, oh my gosh. Your new tiebreaker. How long into the match does Mox bleed? Mongo says 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I'm going with 5 minutes and 42 seconds.
Give me my good old classic answer, Kobe 824.
Batty is going 430. Yeah, we are.
That's why I said give me my classic answer at 824. I can't fail. I'm just gonna stick
And
with
Reggie
that.
is going Price is Right. Batty is going 430. Reggie is going 432. This is going to be hilarious.
Y'all are
this is hilarious.
431.
It really is. Reggie, you're fucked if it's 431 because Batty would win because she didn't go over.
Right.
Does Luchasaurus turn on Christian? Mongo has yes. I have no. Not happening Saturday. It's going to happen a month from now.
I have
Saturday.
I have yes.
Reggie got a no on Lucha. And Batty wants 433 now. And yes on Lucha. Batty went up 1
Right.
second to 433, and yes on Lucha. Oh shit. Do I have 434, 34, 34, 44, 34, 34, 34? Reggie, 434, 434, 434? I'm trying to see if Reggie do go to 434. That shit. Reggie, we got 435 out of Reggie. 435. 435 is the last pick. 435. Mongo said no more changing. They're locked. We locked in with Reggie at the 435. I read his off before we said that they were locked. So you got to get Reggie to 435. You got to give him the 5. Oh, Reggie, I tried to help you. Mongo said, fuck you. Anywho, next tiebreaker. Reggie, Mongo said your asses ain't worth it. Last question. Does the devil reveal themselves? If so, who is it? All of that is just 1 point. Oh my God. That's a what? That's a 2-part question and we only give 1 point? You're a fucktard. Yes, and give me Hammerstone. Shut up. I say yes and give me Hammerstone. Yeah, that's a random ass pick, ain't it? Hammerstone is what I like to call my penis after a job well done. No, I'm just playing. Hammerstone is a wrestler who was pretty much I think the second longest champ in MLW, and he is a free agent. So that's who Hammerstone is. Matt, can you hear me? If you can hear me, Matt, we're up to the question of it's more like Thor's hammer, damn it. We're up to the question of does the devil reveal itself? And if so, who is it? And that's only worth 1 point. Both questions. Matt, if you can hear me, we up to you. Daddy, Reggie, is the devil revealing himself? And if so, who is it? Batty said no. No reveals. All right. Looks like Matt's having a little bit of a technical difficulty, but that's quite all right. Reggie. Oh, Reggie says yes, and the devil is K-O-R. You go last as far as the pick, but when it comes down to going back and forth on time, Batty, like how y'all was doing, it's whoever had the last go. on that one. You get last pick as far as the fact of, Reggie has to pick his choice before you. But other than that, yeah. Matt, can you hear us? Matt muted himself again. Matt then disconnected. You fucking right. It's a conspiracy against y'all. I don't want y'all to win. Only person I want to win is me. I conspire against everybody. I'm in cahoots and collusions with everyone if it gets me to win. Okay? I want y'all to win. Matt, you hear me now? You hear me talking shit about you? Yep, you're not answering. So that means no. And I'm going to keep on talking.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Nah, I can't hear you.
What the shit? Now we can hear you. Can you hear me now? He did change your time to the 4:35, Reggie. So we can hear you. Well, while Matt figures that out, now we can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Now we
All
can.
right. All right. Cool. That's because the AirPods are still trying to connect and I didn't put them in the case. I had to walk across the room and put them in the
You
case.
good money. You good money now. Now we hear. Now we can hear you.
All right. Does the devil reveal himself? Yes.
And well, who
If
is it?
so, who will it be?
What the? Hold up. Hold up. Nigga, I know you ain't talking about no weight. We've been doing picks for 35 minutes. Your ass would disappeared to do whatever, and you gonna talk about weight? You better give all your picks right this second, nigga.
I will go with Adam Cole to get my stuff out the way. Put me all down for Matty Cole, baby. Even though I don't give a damn who it is. At this point, I ain't gonna say
Oh my God.
You better read tight, man. Damn.
Right. But she ain't lying, Cookies. Because once Mongo closes out that screen, them picks is locked.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, Mongo in charge. It ain't me.
Right.
I gave you some time, though, with my little technical difficulties.
Right. So, Cookies, I'll be nice and read the matches out one last time. First one, 20-man battle royal for the TNT title. Next one, FTW title, Wheeler Yuta versus Hook. Next one,
he probably got the card pulled up. He got 5 minutes starting now. So 10:07. Get your picks in by 10:07. Nope, 10:08. 10:08 because it just turned to 10:03. So 10:08. Yep.
Well, actually 10:07 because Mongo's comment popped up at 10:02. So you have until 10:07 So yikes, 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 yikes. While Cookies is racing against the clock, Mongo gave each of us, he gave us all some homework
Yep,
where
he
we
sure
had
did.
to pick our top 5 matches for the year 2023.
Yep.
As I was telling Mongo before the show started, I don't have 5 matches. I have 8.
Good lord.
Yeah. So we're gonna do my 3 honorable mentions right now, and then I'll
Okay.
get to my top 5. My 3 first of my honorable mentions. My man, Speedball Mike Bailey versus Will Ospreay. Do I even need to say anymore? Do I even need to describe the matchup? It's Speed versus Ospreay. Okay, they tried to literally kick each other's face off.
Right.
All right. Next matchup coming from House of Glory Wrestling, HOG.
Yeah, that's
HOG.
why I figured you had 8 because I'm like, you have seen a lot of live stuff this year.
Yeah. Um, Carlos Ramirez versus Charles Mason for their Crown Jewel Championship. Me and Tito was just talking about Charles Mason in the chat recently because
Mm-hmm.
he's moving on from House of Glory, and dude was probably the wrestler of the year for that company. I'm not even going to lie to you. He was definitely the
Right.
wrestler of the year for that company. This match goes on my list because I got to see a man jump off a balcony. I got to see a man try to murder another man by putting a plastic bag over his face. And that same man pretty much made a noose with a chain and choked the shit out somebody. So yeah,
Right.
that's why that match is on my list. Oh, Mongo, cookies made it in. Wow, impressive.
Because he been waiting. He probably already had the card pulled up. He came in
Oh,
just
and cookies did the bullshit. He went 436. Noah and Reggie went 435, and Batty went 433. Ha!
that man wants that title. He came
Mongo, I'm
close.
gonna leave these picks up for just a couple of more seconds for you, brother, in case you need them. And my third honorable mention match is Athena versus Willow Nightingale.
Okay.
Now, my top 5. At number cool. At number 5, I have Dragunov versus Carmelo Anthony at Great American Bash. At number 4, I have Gunta versus Chad Gable.
Okay.
At number 3 is a combination of 2 matches because they're the same 2 people. For my number 3, I have both of the Omega versus Ospreay matches.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. And my number 1 matchup comes from House of Glory once again. Speedball Mike Bailey versus Isaiah Swerve Strickland.
Mm.
Like, do I need to if you watch TNA Impact, you know who Speedball Mike Bailey is. And if
Oh,
you watch
yeah.
AEW, you know who Swerve Strickland is. Those 2 gentlemen put on a classic match at House of Glory. My number 5 was I believe I said it was Gunther. No, it was Dragunov versus Mello at Great American Bash.
Yeah.
Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes at the Great American Bash. That was my number 5. So all of those matches, I think to me, in my opinion, if you want to introduce someone to the three theatrics and I guess the hard hitting side of wrestling, these are the matches that you would show them to me, in my opinion. Like if you're looking for sports, like I don't think I have anything on this list that's sports entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Everything over here is wrestling. So yeah, so that's my list.
All right, so mine, I narrowed it down to just 5. I had one because it was a match that's just been on my mind, just because it really kind of brought the fan in me. Because I just had no idea what was going to happen, and that really has stuck with me since it happened. So that ended up taking out my previous number 4. I'll go with number 5 was a Hangman versus Swerve at Full Gear. That death match, just straight up sadistic. That's as close as you're going to get to some type of Cactus Jack, just brutality. My previous number 4 was Omega Ospreay at Forbidden Door. But what ended up taking it out of there, because honestly, I had to think about it. I was like, favorite match. My favorite match. The men's Iron Survivor. Survivor match with Trick Williams winning. That was definitely one of my favorite matches of the year, just because I had no clue. That comeback win, it doesn't get no better than that, in my opinion. But honestly, it's just my number 4 match. Number 3, the Usos versus Roman and Solo, because we saw
that was a good ass match.
We saw Roman Reigns get pinned, and that was literally the crescendo for the Usos as a team. Like, y'all have beaten Roman Reigns. Like, that basically solidified them as the greatest tag team ever, in my opinion. Like, all right, y'all have done it all.
Mongo, I'm going to read Reggie's list out loud, too.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and read Reggie's.
No. Finish your list. I'll read Reggie's after yours.
I did number 2. I saw this live and in person. Me and Deirdre was there. Speedball versus Josh Alexander at Impact.
Yes.
On TV. Oh my gosh. That was,
folks, if you haven't noticed a common denominator, Speed is in each of our top 2 matches, folks. Speed is no joke, folks. Yeah,
like
Mike Bailey.
He made a fan out of her because she was not even she was ready to go. And by the end of it, I'm like, all right, Josh, just get it over with. And she's like, no, Speed's going to win. I'm like, Speed ain't about to win. She's like, no, come on, Speed. She's like, she wanted a Speedball t-shirt. I'm like, he ain't got no merch over there. She was like, oh, man, I wanted to get a shirt because I would have bought it. So, yeah, Speedball, everybody loves Speedball. And then my number 1 favorite.
Hold on one second, man. Man, I knew Speedball was going to lose to Swerve, but I damn sure was still rooting for him. I damn sure was like, come on, Speed. You got this, Speed. You got this, Speed. Like, I knew Speed was losing to Swerve.
And then my number 1 match, man, that was just, it was the Hoss fight of the millennium as far as I'm concerned. It was just 3 big meaty men slapping meat at WrestleMania 39. Gunther versus Drew versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental title. And that was just...
That man stole the show.
That match was just so daggone good. Like I seen people like some lists were listing the top 10. They had like Roman versus Cody. That match was cool and all, but like it was funny. The ending was funny because we all swore up and down it was going to be Cody and Cody winning, but nope. So
It was that Gunther versus Drew versus folks. You think about this, folks. Me and Matt just told you our list, and our top 3 people have been Mike Bailey, Gunther, and fucking Will Ospreay.
my number one was the triple threat IC title match at 39. Gunther, Drew, and Sheamus.
What you call it? That's a damn good match. That's a damn good one. Oh, Mongo has his top 5 going across the ticker at the bottom. Let me look at that. Everybody, I'm telling you. 5, Mongo has Hangman versus Swerve in death match. 4, Iron Survivor match. 3,
That's
Usos
mine.
versus Bloodline. Oh, he's doing ours. I'm sorry.
All right, whoa, hold on. This is
Oh shit!
Whoa. Those are mess.
Oh shit!
I figured I would at least talk about this, and then I'd go back to sleep. My top 5, and I said something that's gonna be a little controversial. Number 5 is from Backlash. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest.
Ooh,
That's a good one. That's a no complaints.
interest.
That
No
is the most
complaints there.
that is the most sports entertainment thing I have ever seen in my life. Like it was exactly what they probably would always want someone to be able to do, like the whole crowd rocking to his song. You know, I mean that shit was just the entrance alone was insane, right?
Right.
And then the match was great. Like
Yeah.
holy shit, Bad Bunny,
Dude, they got Damian Priest the briefcase.
you know, yeah. When like Carlito showed up and they brought outside, like the crowd was just going crazy.
Oh
The
yeah,
entire
Carlito did
match.
show up in that match. Just
Yeah,
randomly.
and Savio.
Savio popped up.
Just
But,
randomly.
like, I'm putting that at 5 because like it's not really a wrestling match. It's more of just like a car crash. But
right.
I think it deserves to be 5 because of how insanely impactful it was. Like the numbers that they were getting because of it were nuts. So I'm gonna make that my 5. Number 4, Athena versus Billy Starks from the last ROH pay per view. I don't know if y'all been watching any Ring of Honor at all.
I've been seeing.
Yeah.
Athena's been on the run of a lifetime. Like this is.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see her thrive.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
Athena-
you see, she made my honorable mention list. Athena has been doing it.
Yeah.
I can't even deny it. And I am.
We know how you feel
not
about
a
it.
Athena fan.
Yeah. So this whole year, Billy Starks was like working under Athena. Like she would point to people like, all right, you're minion number 137 or whatever, right? And Billy Starks is one of her minions, quote unquote. And Athena was trying to teach her how to be bad, how to be vicious and aggressive. The entire year, it has been a long ass process.
Right.
And they ended up getting another person. Do you remember who it was? Do you have any idea, Matt or Kenny? I can't remember.
No.
I can't remember her name. But they had another woman come in, and Athena was like, "She's my number 1 pupil," and Billy was very upset because she'd been there since day 1. So she attacks Athena, and like, oh shit, we're actually getting this match at the next show. And damn it, Billy Starks did fantastic. She lost, but God, she and Athena tore the house down. And I'm glad they got the main event because they deserved it. It definitely was the best match of the night.
Yeah, that was a good ass match.
We always talk about AEW's like lack of attention to women, and it's because all of their focus on the women division is in Ring of Honor,
Right.
Where nobody can see it.
Athena, yeah, it's like it's all there. That's where they're putting it. So if you don't like AEW because of their women's division, just try to watch Ring of Honor, and that's where they focus heavily on. TK also said he was going to try to focus on more of it now, but I just, he said that before. So I don't really.
Yeah, I doubt that. He'll focus on it when the champion ain't black.
Next up, my number 3 is this is already on somebody else's list. Gunther versus Chad Gable. Number 2, the one where Chad's daughter's crying. Specifically, that's the one I'm going. Like, that was one of the greatest things I've ever seen, and also, oh my god, this girl is heartbroken. She is bawling, and like, they replayed it on Monday for the clip show. You could hear this little girl when like Chad was like, on the ropes before the match was over. Daddy, you can do it. Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
That is why I am so glad NWO owns the people that just makes children cry. Roman and Gunther.
Y'all like to piss off kids. That's a fact.
Hey, listen.
And then Red just comes.
NWO also has the member. NWO also has the member with the most amount of kids too. So you damn right we like pissing off kids. You know.
Also, my honorable mention. I want to put one real quick. Also has Gunther in it. I have one honorable mention. Gunther versus The Miz. At the last
man, I thought about that too.
I thought about that one too. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good ass match.
That was one of the best matches of the year. I don't care what anybody says. That match was.
Miz showed out. Miz went off in that match.
Miz legitimately
actually had
a new style of wrestling.
Miz actually had us believing for a second he might win.
Dude, he was doing technical stuff, like legitimate technical wrestling. It was like he just learned to do that like last month. What the fuck? What was that?
Great.
What just happened? Oh god. Next up, number 2, Trinity versus Deonna Purrazzo at Slammiversary.
Okay.
And I know you're waiting. Kenny. Where the hell is Speedball? We need to have unity at this point, right? Don't worry, Speedball's here. Because at number 1, Speedball Mike Bailey versus Will Ospreay at Bound for Glory.
Listen, folks.
Literally,
that's
the
3 people who have put. Folks, that's 3 people who have put Speedball in their top 2. Okay, me and Mongo have him at 1. Matt has him at 2. Folks, it's not a game. Speed is the man. Get on this Mike Bailey Speedball train. Get on that train, folks.
Like, I knew that dude was good, but like I went to Impact off of some free tickets, and I mean, I knew the dude was good, but when they said, "Oh, we're gonna have like," it was just an open challenge. He came out there. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, this would be a decent little match. He gonna lose, and the match just kept going and going, and it's like, yo, it's really about to be an hour of straight wrestling. Now, mind you, this is an Impact taping. I told them in the chat, y'all, I just saw for the first time, like this was the first time I saw a legit Iron Man match. They literally went a whole hour. I said, y'all, I just seen 2 people wrestle for an hour. And this is, I was like, they have to show all of this on TV. I told them beforehand, the match was so good, they put it all, they said, this match is so good, we're going to show it commercial free. Then they said, this match is so good, we're going to put it on YouTube. Like, and the match, that match was so good.
The whole match is it is still there on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go look it up. It is, Mike Bailey has had
seeing Speedball in person just
different.
It is so freaking different.
It's different.
Like, it legitimizes how freaking good he is when he goes and starts doing those kicks. It's like
he's kicking the shit out of them. Like,
right. You see him
it was awesome.
It is
like that dude was still catching air after 50 minutes.
It is like if Jean-Claude Van Damme decided to be a professional wrestler. That's what it is.
Yo,
that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
That whole little rally where he has somebody in the corner and he does those rapid kicks. You're thinking, oh, okay, he's doing those. This is like professional wrestling. It's a little pitter patter. No, he's kicking the shit out of them during those rapid kicks. Like, ha, ha, ha. I'm like, oh, nah, he done broke Swerve rib. Hold up.
And him versus Josh Alexander was such a great different. It was just a difference of styles. You seeing Josh is able to do some of the same stuff. He can do some of that flipping and all that. But it's like he's catching, it's just power. It's like looking at the modern day Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle, just in bigger senses. And they're doing some of the same junk, but they're just even more athletic. And it's just like, bruh, y'all cheating.
See, look, just because I didn't have an AEW match on my list doesn't mean I don't like them. It's just these were my favorite match. Like
I didn't have a women's match on mine, like, and I felt bad about that.
Matt hates women, like it's a fact. We just figured that out. Matt hates all women. No.
I was at first. I was like, I don't have an NXT match on mine. I'm like, and I love NXT, so I had to. I got rid of.
I almost had Wesley versus Dijak on here. Almost had Ilya versus Trick and versus Mello.
I was about to put John Redcorn versus Dijak on mine.
I was about to say like from Tuesday, like Jesus Christ.
Right, my man Redcorn did his thing. Like I
was like, that Iron Survivor. I was like, yeah, that definitely got me because I didn't know who was about to win that, and I knew it wasn't about to be no Swerve. I mean, it wasn't about to be no Trick. Oh, Trick ain't winning this. When he won, I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, you know what, Reggie? We ain't doing that. We're locked. We're not doing any more matches. We're not taking another thing.
AEW and Impact are good at announcing stuff after we get done picking. Then we just be like, here you go.
Right.
Impact will add another match 5 minutes before the show starts. Impact.
Right.
Doing shit.
Well, I'm gonna read. Let me read Reggie's list real quick because Reggie had a pretty decent list as well.
Before you start, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I had a long ass day medically, so I'm gonna drop out. Thanks for joining us, folks. I will see y'all next week. You too, Matt Kenny. Thanks for everything. I appreciate it. Talk to y'all later.
Oh, no problem, bro.
All right, brother. No problem, man. Get some rest.
Right.
We'll do.
All right, let's go.
Also, fuck y'all. I'm gonna be the champion.
Fuck you. Go back to sleep, bitch. Before we get out of here, I want to read Reggie and Baddie's list. Reggie for number 5 has Daniel Bryanson versus MJF. For number 4, he has Hangman versus Swerve. Number 3, he has Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Part 2. Zack Sabre Jr. That is a good match because they damn near tried to bend the shit out of each other, that matchup. And I'm, me, I'm not down with being bent like a pretzel. Nope. Number 2, we have Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew. Number 1, we have Omega versus Ospreay 1 and 2. I can definitely see your list. The only thing I don't like is there's no Swerve. There's no, I'm not Swerve. I'm sorry. There's no speed. There's no speed on there, but we'll forgive you. Baddie's list. She has Rhea versus Rhea
that
versus
was
Charlotte.
one of the ones I almost put on mine. So yeah,
that was a damn good match. Trinity versus Deanna. Good match as well. Wow. CM Punk versus Samoa Joe.
Honestly, CM Punk's best match in AEW.
Probably his best match he's ever had in his fucking career. Number 2, Roman Reigns versus Cody.
That match was awesome because people were salty.
And number 1, Sammy versus Roman. That match had a lot of motherfuckers salty. A lot of people were salty.
I like Baddie's list. Her list is basically the NWO, the NWO championship season.
Pretty much.
It's the championship run.
Oh, Reggie, you got to go on YouTube and get some speed matches in, brother.
You can see that YouTube the Speedball versus Josh Alexander. It's still up there.
And I do believe House of Glory did put the Speed and Swerve Strickland match up for it too.
Okay.
So you can at least catch those two, Reggie. But Reggie, you gotta get some speed in, brother. You gotta get some speed in. Once you get some speed in your life, you may not want to go back.
Speedball is true.
Listen, I was hooked off of him from day one, just off of his name. Once he came out, he was in the chat, and they were like, Speed. I said, wait, your man name is Cocaine? Oh, that's my boy. Anybody brave enough to name themselves Cocaine gotta be doing some shit.
Instantly, I was just like, all right, this dude's name is Speedball, and that's drugs. So, and then when he came out, I was like, all right, I see why you called that.
Right. The man came out with no shoes on and a karate hat, a karate bandana. I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucker is definitely on some speed real quick.
That is obviously Speedball.
And I think the first match that we saw was him against Black Taurus. And Black Taurus is no goddamn joke.
Call him scary bull man.
He right.
Scary shit, though.
And Black Taurus is no joke. So I was like, oh, that's not true because we all dumped Riddle ass when we found out his ass was on crack.
Oh yeah, Riddle is a crackhead as far as I'm concerned.
Right, that's crack.
And his name is Matt. I don't claim I took Matt off of him. His name is Matthew. I don't know him.
Nah, his name is just Riddle.
His name is Riddle. That's what his name is.
Right. His name is Riddle, aka Screech.
He was on NWO, and as soon as they were like, "Yeah, he's going to rehab," like, "Yeah, we dropping him. We don't
immediately.
We don't keep crackheads on our team."
Matter of fact, we dropped him before they sent him to rehab, and we saw that picture of him with the creepy ass mustache. We were like, "Oh no,
oh man, this dude is a crackhead."
Oh no, he got to go. He got to go.
They super got rid of his ass. They made him go to rehab. They were like, "Oh, you still not right? Yeah, you got to go."
Right. We saw that mustache and said, "Oh no, that's drugs. You got to go."
And Randy misses him. That was Randy's dude because he was hooking Randy up with the best weed.
Right. Randy was like, "This was one of the best runs of my career I've had being with him." It's like he was like, "I wouldn't have made it if it wasn't because of him." That's because he was giving him that good indica. That's what that shit was.
Riddle out here was doing the super no drugs. He's out here doing ecstasy and shit. They're like, yeah, no, you having too much fun, buddy. He doing them rave drugs. Priest ain't doing that.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Well, I think that's about it when it comes down to wrestling. We pretty much covered everything, you know.
Yeah,
sufficiently electrifying. Last show of the year, folks. we here at UTR, of course, you know, we like to have fun and we like to party and stuff like that. But the one thing we are always big on is we are always big on being safe. So no matter what you are doing this New Year's, whether you're at home by yourself, right? Whether you're at home by yourself, whether you're out with friends, whether you're enjoying it with family, whether you're at a club, whether you're at a lounge, whether you're at a park, wherever you are this New Year's, we wish you a very happy New Year's and a very safe New Year's. Please be safe. If you are drinking or under the influence of any kind, do yourself a favor. Do not drive. Spend them extra dollars and get in the Uber. So that way we know you'll be here to join us on our next show.
Right.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple, folks. Yes, we're being selfish. We are being selfish. We want to make sure y'all safe so y'all can keep coming back and watching us. Because we like interacting with y'all. All right.
What?
Send that link.
Those ain't even fireworks. That's just her at the eating Taco Bell.
Send that link. I'm just asking for a friend for you to send that link.
You're gonna be mad when it's just her eating at the Taco Bell. It ain't even fireworks.
Right. The firework is her adding the Mountain Dew to the end of the Taco Bell. That's the firework. Right.
Y'all gonna be disappointed.
Folks, don't forget to follow us at all right. We'll be waiting. Folks, don't forget to follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod. We are doing daily shows, which coming on like around 6:15, which are about a half hour. But our main show, which is this show, as you already know, airs every Thursday around 8:45-ish. Heavy on the ish, you know. But hey, if you follow our pages, whether it be Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether even you're on YouTube, follow our pages and you'll be notified the minute we are on, so you won't be missing anything. Don't forget to also, you can follow us at /Linktree/Under the Ring Pod. There you'll find the producer man. Give him all the clicks. Greg Bush XK, you'll find me, the photography man, taking all the pics. Rock Ribs 44, you got the teacher man talking about all the politics. Mr. Freshman, you got the man with the can in his hand giving you about all the licks. The right answer. The street team man, making sure he gets no tickets. Boriel Mariente. And our local correspondent. Damn it, I think I ran out of X. Justin D. Baxley, folks, thank you once again for joining us. As always, it is a pleasure. Once again, as we stated, have a safe, very, very, very safe New Year.
Right.
And we here at the podcast want to sign out. Hey, doing our end of the year dance. Hey.
Do the dump.
Hey. Frank who? Frank. Have a good one, folks. Happy holidays.